I'm here with Michael from Property Hunter in Malaysia. Michael, thank you for coming to the Property Portal Watch conference.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. Now, yesterday we were talking in the masterclass about your business, and I'm interested to know more about what Property Hunter does.
Basically, how we first started was back in 2012, where we are an events company. So we hosted our first property exhibition in East Malaysia. So you have to look in Malaysia, it's built like two countries, West Malaysia and East Malaysia. So we focus on East Malaysia, where we go through all the towns and cities in East Malaysia. Then we started with our publications, and we moved on to Property Portal, which is the basic search kind of properties, listings, secondary, primary markets. So thereon, pretty much the market took off from 2008 to about 2014 before it started to slow down in Malaysia. So we were on that uprise ride, which is pretty quick for us, where we profit well within that few years. Then we looked into property portals as the online business grew further. But as you said in your presentation earlier today, that the emerging market has more challenges in terms of adapting to online versus the conventional kind of platforms. So we are in that part of the emerging market where we feel that we have to educate the market more in terms of the advertisers and also the people that are searching for properties, where to go for look for properties, and our competitors are actually not the others property portals, but actually the general market advertisers in terms of the classifiers.
So how does your model differ from, say, the iProperties of the world?
Yeah.
Is there something that you do different?
For the past 3-4 years, no. We actually modeled what they did, but now we're actually moving towards, everyone is talking about the transaction, but how do we do that in Malaysia? Because we're regulated by the government, that we need a real estate license to operate transactions in Malaysia. But what are we doing now is actually we are going to the back end, where 95% of the property buyers, they will borrow money to purchase the property. Whether they have money or not, they will borrow to leverage on the interest rate at what they earn and rental yields as well. So we are actually charging them, the developers, based on the amount loan. So let's say for you, when you were to buy a property today through our platform, you book a property through our platform, we will service you from A to Z until the day you get the keys. So in that channel, we will provide the services of obtaining your loan. We will screen through your eligibility with each of the banks, whether it's available in all banks or certain banks. Then we will submit your application to the certain banks that are offering you a loan. Then we'll provide other services where we can make money from, in terms of what you said, relocation services. We have legal services, legal in terms of the contract, or the sales and purchase agreement for the property, or even for the loan agreement. And we have other services like mortgage insurance and other professional services, which we add on, we can also earn from that.
So it's an interesting model where traditionally portals would go to the advertiser, the agent, and say, pay to advertise.
Yes.
You said you don't have to pay to advertise, but I will help a buyer through the complete transaction and capture part of the commission, primarily from the mortgage side, to then offset or to generate revenues for the company.
Yes. Because technically we are not allowed to sell the property. We're not actually selling the property, but we're providing what we are.
It's a matching service.
Exactly. So it's a bit like when you go on Trivago, it's matching you with the hotels, but you're not actually booking the hotels directly. So it's a third-party platform.
And how successful has this transition of the business been for you? How long have you been working on this new model?
We've been working for the past 6 months. We have not rolled out 100% of it, so we're just still on the finalizing part. And we see this issue, even though if the conventional way of selling properties through agents or developers is when they take the bookings, and it goes to the bankers for the loan, it goes to the lawyers for the agreement, there's a lot of delays.
Yes.
There's a lot of issues that occurs in communication. So when we guide this through step by step, we will lower the communication barriers and the issues between the banks, the lawyers, and the developers and the agents. So we shorten the process as well. So the commission will be paid out earlier.
So it's basically a concierge service.
Yes.
Through this process. When thinking about rolling this out more broadly, concierge services tend to be quite labour intensive. A lot of people involved. Do you think you'll be able to generate good revenues even with a higher cost base for providing the service?
Yes, because in every single phase there is a room for I would say a markup, or a commission to be done. So even any kind of services can be marked up in the sense that even though if we got the services from you, which purchased the property, we can pass it on to another company that handles that services for us.
Excellent. Well, Michael, thank you very much for telling us what Property Hunter does, and good luck with the business in Malaysia.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.